Jimin's closest friend outside the BTS is his childhood friend, Park Ji-soo. They grew up together in Busan and have been inseparable since. Both of them are passionate about music and they often spend time singing and dancing together. Jimin and Ji-soo have an unbreakable bond and always support each other in everything they do. Ji-soo is a great source of motivation and inspiration for Jimin and always encourages him to follow his dreams. Jimin and Ji-soo have been to several concerts together and they always have a great time. Ji-soo is always there for Jimin when he needs someone to talk to or just to hang out and have fun. Jimin never feels alone when he's around Ji-soo, and it's easy to see how much they enjoy being together. Ji-soo is the perfect companion for Jimin's mischievous adventures and they always get into a lot of trouble. They have been best friends for years and always share each other's secrets and deepest thoughts. Ji-soo encourages Jimin to be true to himself, and to never be afraid to fail. Jimin and Ji-soo can easily make one another laugh, and they always have plenty of stories to share. Ji-soo never judges Jimin for what he does, and he's always willing to lend an ear whenever Jimin needs to vent. Jimin and Ji-soo are always there for each other no matter what. When Jimin was going through a tough time, it was Ji-soo who was always there to pick him up and support him. Ji-soo helps Jimin stay on track and never lets him forget his goals. Jimin and Ji-soo always make sure to spend time together, no matter how busy their schedules are. Ji-soo always pushes Jimin to be the best version of himself, and gives him the confidence to achieve his goals. Together, they have conquered many obstacles, and they will continue to do so in the future. Whenever Jimin looks back on his life, he can easily see how Ji-soo has been there throughout all the ups and downs. For Jimin, Ji-soo is always his rock and he trusts Ji-soo to always have his back. Ji-soo is an amazing listener and Jimin values his opinion a lot. When something is bothering Jimin, he knows he can turn to Ji-soo and confide in him without fear of judgment. Now that Jimin has become famous, Ji-soo is still there for him and always gives him honest advice. Jimin and Ji-soo don't even need to use words to understand each other, their bond is that strong. Ji-soo is a source of strength for Jimin and he knows he can always rely on his friend for support.